Hi guys, right now I'm with Alex. How are you doing?
Great.
Ready for your Q&A?
Yep.
Not too tired to answer?
No, that's okay. We had a long night in the studio, so I'm a little downbeat.
Yeah, and after studio, it's not like you went to bed immediately either.
No, I feel like honestly, I think that I don't recall being in bed and really sleeping in like 4 days. It's more like taking naps here and there. So yeah. So the body is a very strange machine, and now the central is calling the whole thing. You know, it's just like, okay, let's get some rest right now. But I'm fighting against that.
Alright, so I'd like to know, what does your tattoo mean to you?
My tattoo?
Yep.
Oh wow. Well, I think it's very personal between me and my friend Suga, who's the artist who tattooed me, and it's a very special story because we started the whole relationship on the internet, and so it grows, and so he knew how important Japan was for me, and we just, we had a great connection. And then he sent me, like, I told him what type of tattoos I was looking for, and and a little bit because of my background, I don't like the concept of someone I don't know or I don't truly trust inflicting me pain is not something that it's very it's very cool, but I really trusted him, and so we kept just building our relationship, and he came in Montreal, and so we did the outline, because it's a very big piece, it just started from the chest and it's the whole sleeve. So it did like the lines in 2 days in a row. It was very intense, but it was a great experience because we were building something that remained very meaningful to me to this day. And I think when I'm looking every day, it's just when I'm looking at this beautiful piece of art, it's a reminder of how fortunate I am to have very meaningful people in my life. So it's not about, obviously it's amazing, it's really artsy, and it's incredible because Suga is an unbelievable artist. But for me, every time I'm just paying attention to it, I thank God, just like, wow, to have like friends and people that are very, very meaningful to me, and to have like great people in my life like Suga, and like all the very meaningful relationship I've got with the people from Japan and people from all over the world. So it's very special. And a lot of people, they've got, now it's very trendy to get tattoos, so it's not like it's something that it's, well, I don't know, it's not something that it used to be, and I still got like an old tattoo back in the days when I was in gangs and stuff, and I've been waiting for a very special moment, just to, not to cover that. It's not in terms of hiding something from the past, but really to to craft something so powerful that will define the rest of my life with. So I've been talking with Suga about this, and I'm just waiting for the man. But I'm very I'm very open, and when you've got, there's people that needs to get some tattoos here. We're in a very special neighborhood around here. It's very beautiful, but a lot of people needs to define their manhood with like pipes and custom cars and muscle cars, and so anyway. So a lot of people are having like tattoos nowadays, but when it's very special, which needs to be when you're carving something in your flesh, you're very fortunate, and that's the way I received that gift, because for me there's no difference. You know, it's like if Picasso would have, you know, offered me his talent and his soul, and for, you know, whatever the day, until the day I die, you know. So it's very important, because a lot of people are getting tattoos just for the sake of being trendy, but for me it was very something special, and I'm very thankful. And I've got a lot of friends that are tattoo artists as well, and that are waiting. You know, they're positively waiting to inflict some pain and ink in my body. So I guess that, you know, I love art, and I think that, you know, when you have got a very special relationship, it's just a matter of time. So it's very easy for the rest of the guys to talk, you know, but they're just copying me. You know, I was the first one. So after that, everybody's like, "Hey, man, that's cool to have tattoos."
I was the first one.
No, well, I was 16 years old, so I guess I was the first one. Well, but that one, I won't show that on TV. You know, but it's just the whole reflection is the whole mentality about, you know, what's trendy or not. But for me, it's really just a testimony of relationship, and it needs to be very significant. So I don't know, I might have another one very soon. But me, you know, I'm not very passionate about things, so I'm not very it's gonna be like little things here and there, and I'm not really into like big pieces or anything.
It's gonna take a lot of time to finish, and it's not gonna be way too intense for a body to take or anything like that.
I think that you hold the record for like 12 hours straight of being tattooed, but I think I've got a second place, right? Like 11:30 or something. And well, shame on you, Suga. I was waiting for you. Know, I was ready for like to beat that record, but you're way too gentleman. So you wanted for Stephanie to get, you know, the record, the whole time record. Yeah. So.
Well, thank you very much for sharing all that story behind those koi fish that are on your arm.
Yeah. So see you next time. You know, I'm looking for a little something covering the whole back.
A little something.
Yeah.